Hey guys, this is Kevin again, and the episode today is over graduations. It can either be for your interest of just comparing it to your own, or if you stay here long enough, maybe you're going to one yourself and you just want to see what is in store for you. For American graduations, I've been to several for both high school and college. They can last anywhere between an hour and a half and 2 hours, maybe an hour if it's like a really, really small class. But I haven't been to one that's under like 300 or something. But it's normally an hour and a half to 2.5 hours. Alright, so I'm just going to go through everything that you'll probably see when you get there. What they're gonna have is they'll start out like this is as a perspective of being in a crowd, because I've also done it myself. But as the crowd, you'll go in and there will be a band playing. It'll be just juniors, but when everyone comes in, some of the graduating class will join the junior, and they could be sophomores too, that are playing for everyone else. And the choir, same deal for them. It'll start out with the national anthem, which is Star Spangled Banner plays, and Hand on Your Heart. Go through the song. Usually, the graduations are at a big stadium or something. There'll usually be a big flag or on the podium. We went to Wright State because my cousin was having it. Oh, it's technically yesterday. I've been staying up at May 30th now. Depending on that matters if I'm posting this late, but so that'll play, and then everyone's gonna come in. And then they'll sit down, and then the principal, the vice principal, the superintendent, the chairman of the board of education, they'll all have speeches. The choir is going to sing a song or two sometime between this, and there's always like a student. I usually it's a valedictorian or salutatorians or both. But this one specifically was just a random student that they just voted for their speech, which I thought was interesting. But I can actually tell you like how their speech goes down, because it happens every single time. It's pretty much like they go by a formula. Like it's okay. Like it's gonna start out with a bad joke. Like I can guarantee you that there's never seen one where it was a good joke, or B, just some other thing. It's always a bad joke. And then there's going to be a shout out to the people that are going to college, to work, and then to military service. And then the student's going to say, "I can't believe that I or we as a class are growing up so fast, and the years been going so fast," and just all that business. And then they're going to go through a personal story, memory of being in school. Like, it's going to happen, those four things. And then after all the speeches and whatnot, they're going to get through everyone. They're going to stand up in rows and go up to get their diplomas. They'll shake like school officials or whatnot. My class, what we did was we had like a vote for what teachers we wanted to be there. I didn't know if it was the same thing here, but it could have been. Then once everyone's through, they'll have, you have a cap and gown, and on your cap there's a tassel thing, and it's, you got to move it from one side to the other, like the principal will say once everyone's done, and it's supposed to represent like you growing up and whatnot. I should have that on video. About all the video, I took it on this phone, but it's kind of messing up the files with me. So if I have it at the end of the video, then I figure out how to work with it all. If not, then it's been messing up with me. But yeah, for this one it was right to left, and then that's supposed to be grown up. Then once everyone's done and there's like a goodbye greeting, or everyone goes and returns their gowns. It's normally in the place, which is pretty nice. That they generally do that, and then there's pictures and stuff. Okay, now that we're down with all the schedule and stuff, which will be explained, and you'll always get a pamphlet where it'll say everybody and have a list of everyone and what they've done. I'll explain the people that are there and the things that go on. Okay, there's going to be really rowdy, like, just like jerk people, like every time, and they're going. It's bound to happen. And they're gonna shout out during people's during the administration speeches, and they're gonna shout out during just anytime there's a pause. You're likely to get a really loud, obnoxious person who's gonna shout out something. Like even in mine, there was a person with an air horn that was doing it all the time. It was really embarrassing. But they don't really have respect for it, but it's gonna happen. I guess it more depends on how much security or whatever they have. Like the graduation I went to was pretty good because it was actually well staffed on security and stuff like that. Like, but one thing was surprising. I didn't get to catch it on video, but I'll maybe get a. I showed the location, but this guy at my cousin's graduation stepped over the fence and then hit the band's like big old drum when his kid was going up, and they announced his name, and then they like ran up the stairs and like ran through rows, and at the time he got to the top of the stairs, there was a guy to escort him out of the building, which was a really funny night, and people were clapping. But other things at college, I've been to 2 college graduations, which oddly enough were in the same building because I have a lot of family that lives around there. Which is if I didn't mention Xenia, which is right by Dayton. I'll probably have a picture. Every time I've been to a college thing, there's always been a beach ball hit around. Not the same. High school, the students are seem more respectful of everything. Like, but I've even seen like a lightsaber, like someone had like right under the sleeve and they just like took it out. That was kind of funny. And that's about it. If I have the video, I'll do it over there and I'll do a voiceover. But other than that, see you guys.
Graduation is a celebration of being locked in a small box for 12 years and managing not to fall asleep too often. Tonight, we are celebrating many things. Those of us going to college in the fall, starting jobs, or doing the most noble and patriotic thing an American can do, joining a branch of the United States Armed Forces. Becoming real-life, actual adults with responsibilities, bills, and the ability to eat ice cream for breakfast because I will think back to my first real exposure to high school life, golf practice, and Coach Mentoring. I joined the golf team on a whim and won.